Melissa Hartman, but you can also call me #BossMish. Guys, tonight we are making a family favorite, so if you are excited and you are ready, let's get started. If you are coming in live, do me a favor and drop me the number 1 below, and if you are checking out this replay, feel free to drop me the number 2 below. And hey, if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Drop me the word new. And guys, tell me where you're coming in from. Hey Dean, how's it going? So tonight we're making pigs in a blanket. I call them wiener wraps. So if you are ready to wrap your wiener, let's go. So this one's really cool because it's just like the fathead dough. So if you've never seen the fathead pizza crust I've made, well, now you're learning 2 things at once. So if you feel like you're gonna get some value, feel free to push that share button. That way the recipe is on your Facebook timeline. And comment the word shared once you do so I can give you a full name shout out if I see it, okay? So first things first is you are gonna start off with some mozzarella cheese. I have my food processor out. I shredded a bunch of my own mozzarella cheese. That way you don't have the little carb particles that kind of stick in between it. So this is 1.5 cups of mozzarella cheese. Oh, April, I'm so glad the pizza recipe went well. And I did actually measure this tonight. You guys are gonna be like in shock. I know. Big things are happening. You're kind of far away from right now because we're gonna need the food processor in a minute, but that's okay. Yeah, gotta wrap your weenie, see? It's also an educational class, if you know what I mean. So now I'm taking 2 ounces of cubed cream cheese and I'm just putting it on my mozzarella. This is Philadelphia cream cheese. It is the best, as I'm sure most of you who have seen my recipes already know. Vero Long, thank you so much for sharing this video. How do I shred mozzarella? I use my food processor. I'll show you the thing that I use for it. I use this thing. I don't know. That's all I know. If you don't have a food processor, you should probably get one. Put this in a microwave-safe bowl. You're gonna put that on for like 1.5 minutes, okay? Feel free to drop your questions while we're waiting for that. Judith K. Soltis, thank you so much for sharing. Emily Dawn Swim, thank you for sharing. Jody Ortega, thank you for sharing. Stevie Lee, thank you so much for sharing. Okay, so halfway through, you're going to want to stir this up. I do have some weenies in the oven already, so you guys can definitely check out my weenies once they're all finished here. But for now, we're gonna wait for this. You're also gonna need some almond flour, some baking soda, some pink Himalayan salt, egg, and some hot dogs, of course. You need your hot dogs. Okay, so we're partially melted here. I don't deliver to doorsteps, although I wish I could because I feel like that would be a really fun job. But I am thinking of like doing some sort of like meal planning type stuff. So if you guys think that would be pretty cool, drop me a food emoji below. Any sort of food emoji. And I'd love to see who has interest in that. Melissa D. Barber, thank you very much for sharing. Okay, so this is where you're gonna need your food processor. So I'm gonna back it up. You guys are in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Can you all see my food processor? Oh, there it is. We got this for our wedding registry. It's like the best invention ever. I swear, this thing is amazing. And guys, if you're not already following me on Facebook, please make sure you are because Keto Kitchens are a lot of fun and they're way more fun when I have you guys with me. Otherwise, it's just my family and that's so boring. They're all sitting back here. It's not nice to say. Is that a birthday cake, Ramona? We can make keto cake on our meal plan. Okay, so the cheese is melted. You're just gonna dump it. Yes, these are my proper terms. You're going to dump it into the food processor. And if you can get all of it out, you are some sort of miracle worker, and you need to teach me your ways. So we'll put that over here. And then you need to take 1 egg, and you need to crack it. Oh gosh, that was terrible. I'll be like Emerald, bam! I have just the single blade at the bottom in this one. And then we're gonna blend this up, okay? Real quick. Hi, Brenda. I try to do this part as quick as possible because, I don't know, I feel like the cheese gets gross otherwise. Next, you need almond flour, okay? So you're gonna take 1 1/4 cup of almond flour and you're gonna stick it in there. Hey, Margie. I was just talking to you earlier today, girl. Oh gosh. And then you have to spill it all over your countertop. That's a requirement from #BossMish. Ha ha. I mean, is it really cooking if you don't make a mess? Drop your answer below. I'd love to know. Okay, so we got 1 1/4 cup. I put baking powder in. The recipe that I have in the caption, yes, it is in the caption, and so are the macros, so don't ask me for it, calls for whey protein isolate. I don't know what that is. So we're just going to use baking powder and see how it goes. So we'll do 2 teaspoons. 2 1/2 of that. All right. So then you're going to put the lid back on. Oh, wait. Just kidding. I like to add Himalayan salt, pink Himalayan salt to everything. So we're going to do a little bit of this too. Look at that. That looks good. We got 4 1/2 minutes until our wieners are out of the oven. We're just going to wipe that off and go. Looks good enough. So the recipe says wait until it's very sticky. So it looks very sticky. You're gonna take a piece of saran wrap and then you are going to place that on the counter. Get your spatula and you're gonna put your dough, let me show you. You're gonna put your dough on this. Sometimes there's extra cheese. That's totally okay. Whatever. Perfection is boring anyway, right? Right. Plus, you never know. You might bite into one of these wiener wraps and be like, oh my gosh, I just got an extra cheesy bite. And it might be delicious. You never know. Guys, don't forget to share this video for me. I love you a long time. Okay. So we got that on there. You're going to take this, wrap it up. See? Don't have to do anything special. Hey, Leda. Hey, Donetta. All right, we're going to put this in the freezer for like a minute. Put it in the freezer, okay? Then we'll get our pan. So you just grab a cookie sheet, put some parchment paper down, get your spray. I don't know if you really need spray, but I put spray on everything. I feel like we should probably put cheese in here. If you guys love cheese as much as I do, drop me the cheese emoji below. But we're not going to do that because I don't know. I've never actually made these before. So we're going to see how they turn out first. So we got our hot dogs. Nathan's. Is there any other way for hot dogs? I don't know. They say they're all natural, no artificial flavors, gluten-free, whatever. There are 2 carbs per hot dog, so that's pretty good. For this next part, you will need 1 egg beaten. This was beaten compliments of Annabelle. Tonight we're making wiener wraps or pigs in a blanket. So you need an egg so you can egg wash your things, all right? You know what I mean, right? Okay, get some olive oil. We're gonna pretend that this dough was in here for like, 5 minutes or so, just enough to cool off. It's still a little warm, but we're gonna roll with it. Get it? Dough, roll with it. I cracked myself up. Okay, So take a little olive oil or whatever kind of oil you want and put it in your hands. This is gonna save your life. You're welcome. And then rub it around. Now, with this batch that I have in the oven, I did a little experiment. So you can either roll this like, you know, back in the day when you were in grade school and you played with dough. I like to roll it along my arm because I notice if you roll it like just in the air, it does kind of come apart. So this is a nice easy way to do it without it breaking. Okay, you might need to olive oil up your arm, which is fine too, but it's not really sticking. So take a hot dog and simply just start rolling. So you can do it this fancy way. We're getting fancy all up on you right now. Oh, thanks for the compliment on my hair. That is so sweet. I have a great hairstylist. Okay, so you can do it like this. Cool. Or you can cut them in half. I mean, you guys kind of know how to make a wiener wrap, I would hope. We got like 20 seconds. So you can flatten it out. Get stuff everywhere. Beating the dough. I did you guys are gonna see. I hope they look okay, and I hope they're done. So you can do them kind of like this, like a little burrito. It's like a little hot dog burrito, and just pinch it closed at the top, like you would. Now, as far as sauces go, you can make things like a low carb or a keto barbecue sauce. There are sugar-free ketchups. I mean, you could use ranch like us normal people. Okay, so these need a couple more minutes, but I'm gonna show you guys because they're starting to look real nice. Look at these beauties. Oh my gosh. Like, look at this guy right here. So they all look really good. I feel like the smaller ones look like they cook a little faster, but they do look quite delicious. So basically we're gonna put those in for like another minute or two or until I forget about them. So all you're gonna do with these guys here is you're gonna take your egg wash and you are just going to put the egg wash all over the dough. Okay, you want to get the sides too because you want that to get nice and crispy. And just continue and repeat. Play around with it. You guys might kind of figure out which ones you like best. You can also put sesame seeds on the top as well. But if you guys loved this recipe, feel free to drop me a 10 in the comments and push that share button. Comment the word shared so I can give you a full name shout out. I don't know what other recipes we have coming this week, but if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to drop it in the comments below. And I'm really excited because we have some awesome, exciting new news that's coming up very soon. So if you're excited about that, drop me a purple heart in the comments below. I'm hoping to share with you guys like next week. But if you're struggling with the whole keto lifestyle, or maybe you just feel a little stuck sometimes, this may be for you. So Alicia Stanley, thank you so much for sharing. I love and appreciate all of you. This is Melissa Hartman. You can also call me #BossMeech. Talk to you guys later. Bye.